Blake Production.
What is going on? It's been a hot minute. For those of you who don't know, so I've kind of put myself up to a little challenge. As you can see, I kind of got a little bit of an afro going on. I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna grow this afro out as long as I can until either Zcash or BitTensor reach $1,000 a coin. Now, you might be thinking, dude, you're an idiot. Those are never gonna reach $1,000 a coin. Well, then my hair's gonna be really long, so you get to laugh at me. But then there's probably gonna be some people who are thinking, dude, that's gonna happen in like a few weeks, you little shithead. That's not even serious. Well, then if that's the case, maybe I'll grow it out a little longer, but we'll see. But let's look into Zcash here. We're gonna do a little technical breakdown. You know, I really like the looks of Zcash. There's been a big buzz about it. Where we're going in terms of macro wise, in terms of, you know, stable coins are being issued out a lot more. Tokenization, this massive process of, you know, transferring old financial systems onto blockchain technology. It's massive for crypto. It's massive for finance in general. I think there's going to be some negative things that come from it. Privacy is going to be a big aspect of it. You're seeing a lot of people talk about it. I'm not saying anything brand new, obviously, but Zcash has come up and it's caught my eye. I want to position myself correctly. I want to be able to own some of this and participate in the volatility because I think there's some big upside. So let's look into the technicals on why I think so. So again, Zcash, I guess it's been around for quite some time, 2016, 10 years in the industry. It's had some rough times. It's been through massive bear trends. We have this massive, you know, kind of theme near the end of 2025, arguably throughout 2024 and 25 about privacy. I didn't start hearing about it till like September-ish, right? Yeah, right before like the big pop. My first buy-in for Zcash, I think it was 175. So I first bought into it like, again, pretty late, considering it was at like 30 in 2018, right? But what we're seeing here, I think this is about to be poised to go a lot higher. What we're seeing here, this massive volume coming in, the pattern, the breakout, this is not just like a quick little pump and dump. What we're seeing is massive positioning for probably a lot bigger move. So I want to position myself for this. You have this massive pattern that took years to develop. And this is only the first breakout. The whole thesis here is that after the first breakout, we're going to have a period of consolidation to let this move breathe. And then after this move, we're going to have another continuation. How long this is going to take, we don't know. There's a few different things I'm looking at. But essentially, that's the main thesis here with Zcash. We have the first major breakout. You're seeing major volume coming in. These are all bullish aspects. You're starting to see the tailwinds of privacy being brought up more. This is going to be a big mover. It's shaping up technically. We look like we got some sort of wedge, some sort of bull flag on the weekly time frame that's developing. This is looking like it's going to go a lot higher. So I want to position myself. So I have a few different outlooks. We have like inverse head and shoulders that's potentially shaping up. I think it could be that, right? We have the head that's developing right now, and then eventually we're going to see the right shoulder develop. That's one of my kind of visions I see for it. We also have, again, that falling wedge that could be developing, which is like a bull flag style pattern. That also could be developing. Maybe we have this period of consolidation now, the first ABC correction in Zcash, right? We have this big move, ABC correction. Maybe now we just sideways trade in a box to accumulate a little bit longer before we get that move. Either way, I think we're positioned nicely and we just need to be patient here because big moves like that don't just die off, especially with this big volume coming in as a sign. It's likely that what's happening here is a little bit of a break, some breathing, a breath before a major move. So who knows, things could get wild. Again, crypto could move fast. A great leverage play on this would be Cypher. All right, Cypherpunk Technologies, the DAT. But I'm excited for Zcash, excited for crypto. If you like this video, subscribe, like, share. There's gonna be more coming in the weeks. So, peace. Cheers, guys.